Hi everybody, my name is Spammals and welcome back to what should be the final episode of the Oopsie Doopsie Don't Demonetize Me YouTube of Rachel Foster. Last episode we had a sleepwalk, we woke up inside the old church chapel place, and then it also made us have a memory of how our mother used to hide things from us in a secret cupboard. But then we found the secret cupboard, had a secret bedroom inside of it. Not just anybody's bedroom, Rachel's bedroom, but as if it was made by some sort of crazy person with crayon drawings on the wall of windows and telescopes and pianos. We have many questions. I'm hoping today's episode will finally bring us the answers that we seek. And so, without any more stalling, let's begin! Welcome back to the game, everybody. The room. Potentially Rachel's room. Although it's a bit funky-donkey. Not very nice blackboard, no real windows, and the most creepiest teddy bear in the whole wide world. On the bed, we've got a retainer box, but there's nothing inside of it. Could have been Rachel's. Hers was missing on her body when the authorities found her. But why would they keep this here? Maybe the person's still using it. So let's remember some of the things that have been said as we start making our way back into the main body of the hotel. The ghost hunters that came here, they heard Walter Willard, I forgot my father's name. They heard him pacing around up in the attic talking to a girl. Now, it's a theory, but maybe either she didn't die and that she's still here, and now that my father's dead, she's kind of left alone to kind of be around the hotel. Or maybe this is embracing the shining in a fuller way, and she is dead, but her spirit, her soul, lives on in some sense here in the hotel. Not quite sure what to think of it. Mate, would you go upstairs? Thank you. Now, Irving, his name, I still don't fully trust him. I'm still tepidly thinking he is actually a part of the hotel. Because I don't know, the way that he talks, the way that he kind of encourages, but then sometimes how he does a complete U-turn and he's like, I know nothing. But then sometimes he knows everything. Like, I don't fully trust him. He's got his hand on the red phone. He's trying to call for an evac. He doesn't want me pushing any deeper. Now, does he want to keep me safe, or does he want to keep the secret a secret? Who knows? In that room, we found a key on the bedside cabinet, and it was to a musical box in my father's room. It should have something of mine inside of there, I think she said. But why would it be in that room? Why would Rachel have it? Why would father put that there? And what's going to be happening? Excuse me. Never mind. We're going to find out now. There's bangs all over this hotel. It could just be the weather. It could be the snow falling from a windowsill, a roof, anything. Leonard, that's his name. It's Leonard, everybody. Oh, I didn't see this before. This is just the beginning. Shutting yourself in your gross den between mountains will not protect you. You will pay for what you have done. Oh, I've messed out a word there because of YouTube being YouTube. Somebody built that room, that shrine, as Irving called it. Where am I using this key? I've got a key to use.
Asshole. How dare you? You don't know shit. You don't know fuck. Finally, a bit of peace and quiet. It'll help me clear my head without those incessant phone calls. I'm not a fucking switchboard, for fuck's sake. Okay, let me piece things together. I just found out there's a room dedicated to Rachel Foster in my father's hotel. Maybe with items from her real room. Holy Jesus, that's freaky. Some people think she didn't commit suicide, and some even think she's still alive.
Concentrate, Nicole!
I have to think it through. What concrete clues did I find? First thing, the phone call. They said Rachel isn't dead. Then the lipstick from 10 years ago turns up, still good. And then my father's various notes where he says he still sees her. If that were true, it might explain the sighting by her friend here in the Timberline. And now I find her retainer box, but no retainer. That room might not be a reconstruction. If Rachel didn't kill herself, Rachel could have lived here. But if she's still alive, why doesn't she tell her parents? Unless they're all in cahoots. No suicide, no Timberline money. No, I'm just being paranoid. And then there'd be no reason for her to live in a fucking underground replica of her room. My key in the middle of Rachel's stuff. Is it a message? Where do I fit in? Are you trying to tell me something, Dad?
My music box with the hockey player. I don't think I have the guts to hear that tune again.
but I must.
So theories that go through my head, I forgot the keys, I had to go back and get it. That's why I'm back out here. So Leonard falls in love with a 16-year-old, even gets her pregnant. Bad man, naughty man, no, no, no. In order for them to continue their love, they fake her death. They fake that she falls down a ravine. They talk to the parents of her, who then corroborates the story with the police. I don't know, because they found a body. Whose body did they find? Or did they stage the body and then during the autopsy they kind of took her away? So then they make the bedroom so that she kind of feels like even though she's trapped within these walls, she can still have something that reminds her of home. But then that was years ago. Wouldn't her retainer, like, she would have grown, her mouth would have grown bigger. That retainer would be kind of null and void by now. But if you remember, in the will, money from the hotel was supposed to kind of pay off my debts and then the rest kind of go to Rachel's family. Maybe they are kind of involved. I don't really know. Right, let's go back to the hockey man and let's listen to that jingly jangle that she doesn't want to ever hear again, but she's doing for one last time because it's really important for the case. There it is. It's a lovely jingle. There's a medal on the inside.
The 27th of December, 1983, the hockey finals at Missoula. Us against Cold Springs High. We won by sudden death after a 3-hour game, and I got the medal for the most number of face-offs won. According to the papers, that was the night Rachel killed herself. Coming home, Mom barely had the time to pull into the garage that I was already racing up to you, waving the medal in your face, Daddy. I was so happy. But you had other things on your mind, right? And you and Mom started fighting, voices getting louder. That long silence when she comes down the stairs with the suitcases and Mrs. Bryce tries to stop her. Mom's car stays here and we leave with my Uncle John's. I never found out what started that fight. Mom never wanted to talk about it. Are you trying to, Daddy?
Day 9, everybody. Potentially, he was like, hey, so, the girl, she's pregnant now. She's going to be living with us forever. And she's like, what? I'm leaving you. Or maybe, I don't know, a sealed door. Clearly, the time has come to go into Leonard's secret little pirate cave in the attic. Right. Talk to me, Irving.
Irving.
Finally.
You're the only one I got? That's too needy. I'm okay.
I'm okay.
I was dying on this chair.
I freaked out! I'm not going to apologize.
Let's keep going, if you want. Together. So, I looked around the entire hotel, and if there's still a chance of getting to the bottom of this story, then it's gotta be behind the locked door on the last floor, in the attic.
That wing has been condemned for years.
I know, I'll be careful.
Okay.
There are too many things that I took for granted. It's as if someone was putting pieces of my past in front of me to show them to me under another light.
Who are you talking about, Nikki?
My father! Doing it all on my own. No, I'm going with father.
Maybe it's my father. In my music box, I found the medal I won the night Rachel died. Dad could have put it there, and if he did, there must be a reason.
It all sounds insane.
The night Rachel died. Maybe I have to start from there. I played in that really long hockey game. But what was going on in the meantime? You remember that night, Irving?
I think I was at church with my family.
Church. That night we had a mass for the poor here. We held one every year. As usual, Mom volunteered to take me to the game, but she was so busy with the soup kitchen that I was afraid she was going to be late. I remember while she ran around, she ordered me to close the mezzanine.
You mean the intermediate floor above the reception? What's in there?
A storeroom.
Have you been up there?
No, I'd forgotten all about it. I'd better take a look before moving on.
Okay, we have a location. The mezzanine above the reception. You what? That was a clear voice. That was a hello or something like that. Hello. That's just the wind on the outside, but it sounds mighty spooky. And this condemned door, so I'm not going down here. Oh, look at it, look at it. It's so green and horrible. This is where nightmares are made. It's locked, it's chained. We're not getting through there without some sort of axe. Oh, course, this game that references The Shining in so many ways would feature an axe in some way, chopping down a door of all things. Right, let's go tap reception down these stairs and try to find this closed-off mezzanine that they spoke all about. There's tings and tongs everywhere. Okay, that was a new sound. Right, is this the mezzanine that they spoke of? I'm not really sure what a mezzanine is. Map me. There's the mezzanine. I guess it's on the floor below me. I'm stood on top of it, technically. Okay, well, let's go have a look. Right, so... counter. But that's the museum behind it. Excuse you. What am I missing here? Wait. Is there a door that I'm overlooking or something? Maybe something might shine. Sorry, these jokes are the worst. No, the mezzanine must have been the thing above me. There's no other option. There's no space back there for anything happening. Under the stairs? Ah ha ha! I have discovered a pushy push. Hop up. Hop up. I've never known a bit. Wasn't expecting that, if I'm very, very truthful. What's with this music? I feel like I'm in danger, and I've never experienced a house with so many pushies before. Hey, yo, is that somebody laying down at the very back? You. Why are you doing this to me? Let's go deeper, everybody. Got a power thing there. That's gonna close behind me, I bet you. There's a hand way that... Seriously, there's a hockey stick back there. That's like a crowd watching the big game. Like, excuse me. Hi. Okay, why is there a regular? If I get out my light, look at this. There's a regular mannequin stand. Mannequin. There's a baby. She's holding a baby. It's like, no. Wait, impossible. Wait, nice bottom, though. Come on, then. What's going on here? Mannequin. Hey, that baby. Kind of missing an arm, isn't it? Okay, nothing else back here. So with the mother... Wait, was the mother involved in this? She ordered me to close off the mezzanine. I don't know, the timing of everything, my big game, everyone gonna be in church. Like, if you were gonna do anything, that would be the night to do it, because no one's anywhere but in one specific place. Alright, should we call this in? Or call the baby in?
Irving? Hello? Can you hear me? I'm on the mezzanine, and it's a nightmare. There are mannequins everywhere. They're set up like in a scene. There's one with a hockey stick. Wait, what the fuck? That's my stick! If you're listening to me, whoever set up this representation, I think they want to tell me that Rachel was killed? But why my hockey stick? Hello? Hello? Oh God, why isn't he answering? Irving, I swear I'm not kidding. This is a huge deal. If you can hear me, it's time to make that phone call.
Hand on the red phone. What? I'm not leaving this place, am I? I'm going to die down here. My hockey stick did the killing? Or just is that symbolic of me killing? Why is Irvine not replying?
Where are you, Nicole?
It's about time.
Did you hear what I'm saying?
Did you hear my messages?
How many doors have you opened, Nicole? How many are still missing?
He's evil! He's evil! I don't understand.
What? Are you drunk?
Keep going.
Hello? Hello, Irving.
How many doors have I opened? Well, I've opened several doors. Were the doors that are holding evil inside of their rooms and I've now let those evils... The bell does ring. The bell rings. Hello, bell. Ring bell. Yep, that made a sound. I think it's time to leave. Puddle and boots. Mysterious boots. Yep, their boots are right. Can confirm bootage. But hold on, there's a puddle under those boots. Does that mean somebody recently woke up here? Was hiding behind second floor the sealed door? This episode is taking a turn. I was not expecting all those mannequins, and the creepy factor. This game is nailing it. Like some horror games, like on day 1, minute 1, second 1 of the game, it's like, hi, I'm a horror game, ha! But this is like, it's been so mysterious in its revelations. It's just like, hi, I'm a friendly hotel. And then as like last chapter comes in, it's like, oh, douche, I'm a monster! Like, and because of the slow build, they've truly allowed the creep to kind of get under the skin. And we were so right to not trust Irving. This corridor, look at it. So scary. Okay, this place is condemned. We must be careful. Under construction for years. The bank refused to loan him or something. The whole thing fell apart. Something's gonna happen. I'm gonna fall through the floor. Wait, this door's open. I don't want to go in this room. What? That's an army tent. What? Wait. Has Irving been in here the whole time? Transmissions. Car engine. The car. He sabotaged my car. Radio phone transmitter. He's been in the building the whole time. This should work. The amplitude frequency and something. Photographs. That's the room with the mannequins. Nicole's data. Whoa, these scratches on the wall. How long has he been here for? I'm not counting them all. A wall of evidence. Scene in 1987 dining room hotel. Helena Forest, plague unknown. Strange lights in 1989. Floating figure outside ballroom window in 1984. Ghost sightings, indeed. All right, there's telephone transmitters. Have a go.
Hello?
I imagine you found my room.
What? What does all this mean?
That's a question I've asked myself many times. What does all this mean, Irving? How far do you want to push yourself? How much can you take?
What?
Every memory, painstakingly gathered, every reconstructed piece, every little element retrieved from the dark. A photo, a hairband, a lipstick. It means remembering, Rachel. That's what all this means. I didn't choose this path. I had to do it.
What did you do?
What did you do, Irving?
These walls ooze with memories. The memories get into the walls. Under the floorboards, they creep into the crawl spaces.
You're not with FEMA. You, Jenkins, you never talked to him. Your boss, the phone call, all those weird events. You were behind all of them.
Someone had to bring the last piece of the memory puzzle here. The most important one. You.
Me?
Your father wanted to keep you out of it. I convinced him that only you could resolve the equation, as he called it.
I don't understand.
How could you? Over the last few days, you got a little taste of what it means to dig around in the past, hunting for memories that scratch away behind every wall in the night. We did it for years. Day after day after day.
All lies.
I have nothing against lies. I grew up around lies. But now it's time for the truth to come out. Finally.
Who are you, really?
I want to tell you a story. There was an invisible boy. Like everyone, he just wanted to run on the grass, ride a bike, swim in the lake in summer. His father had other plans for his soul. In his dark world made of silence and prayer, there shone only one star. His wonderful sister. A heavenly creature that spent hours telling him fairy tales in secret. She who told him what a free and strong man he would become one day.
Rachel?
She was like that, free and strong. At the time, I didn't understand her dyslexia, or what retard meant. That's what they called her at school. But I could hear her cry at night. I wanted to protect her, but I couldn't. One day, that beautiful, luminous creature met someone. A human being that saw her for real.
My dad.
Yes. And I was the invisible witness of what happened. A love. Simply a love. Nothing more, nothing less. But that love was too much, and it would be punished. Who paid for this love, Nicole?
Rachel. Rachel was your sister. Now I remember you.
You were too caught up with your hatred for Rachel to notice the innocent little kid that sometimes tagged along.
I didn't hate Rachel! She just had bad breath!
I didn't hate your sister. I was just jealous.
Doesn't matter. Those days are over.
How could I have forgotten you?
I was raised to be forgotten.
What do you want?
What do you want from me?
The day my sister paid with her life for her love, we all died. We make up the history of the Timberline.
It was a tragedy. You?
We all got frozen there, in that very moment, in that confined horizon of events. As you'll understand, as you've already begun to understand.
Tell me what you want from me! You're the stranger you said I should keep away from.
I want to know what you want from me.
You have to keep going to get to where I wasn't able to go. You will be the new witness. You owe it to us, and you owe it to her.
Okay, so it's Rachel's brother. He exists. He clearly exists. He was using this equipment. Rachel died, but he said we. He spoke about how they became frozen in that day, as if, I guess, to mean like their life came to a freezing stop that one day. There was no going back. There was a time before and a time after, but there was no continuation from one to the other. He blames, me for not being a friend for her? He blames my father for pushing her towards death? He blames society for being horrible to her and leaving her behind. Oh, mate. Okay, well, there's the antenna out the window. That's cold outside. That's cold outside. Stop going outside. It's too cold. Whatever's gonna happen is soon about to happen. We've only got a few more rooms left in this building. This one says private. This goes to Leonard's attic. By the way, there's piping. All of these like on electric locks and stuff. Why? It's so creepy. That's gonna close. I'm gonna close it. Yeah, I'm gonna preempt it closing and do it. What study files you're gonna have up in here? Wow. That's legit lovely. Are we gonna watch a whole movie? Wow. Got Leonard's typewriter. Rachel's lesson number 12. Rachel didn't come. There's 2 chairs here. Was he typing and someone was talking? Key. Well, I can't grab it, so I guess that's for later. What about this? Oh, John. Rankings. Rachel, Leonard. Leonard's checkmate. Rachel, Leonard. Hi. Okay, drawings of Rachel everywhere. Okay, well, I think this is what I'm here for. Projector. Gonna have something on it for me. Let's have a look.
A few years have passed since I last used this old tape recorder. I think you were in elementary school. I imagine a testament should start in a poised manner. My dear Nicole, my favorite daughter, etc., etc. Poised, weighty, serious, irrevocable. I prefer asking you how you are. You're probably tired. I can imagine. At this point of your journey, the marks and voices of this old hotel will have already whispered all their secrets. You've always been good at solving puzzles. In this, you surely resemble more your mother than me. Irving has always been convinced that you, only you, could surmount the fear and suffering that exuded from these hallways. We tried. We waited. We were terrified. We studied. We listened. We listened to her. But all the love in the world wasn't enough to decipher those muted vowels, those wide open eyes, those tears of light. In your time and space, in the here and now, I will no longer be with you. But it doesn't matter. Trust me, it doesn't. I have a new theory, Nikki. Love is and remains. It is in the wood you stand on, in the walls that keep up this hotel.
Who are you talking
in the
about?
air we breathe. And sometimes it hates. It hates those who didn't allow it, those who cast it aside with indifference, and those who can't recognize it. Stars still emanate their light, even after collapsing, right? There's a lot of light here. There's light in death. I want to free myself of all this darkness. I can no longer see the stars. I'm tired of surviving in this limbo. So, how are you, Nikki? I'm good. I will be good. Figure out what Rachel is saying, Nikki. She's here.
Murderer? Okay, so the ghost of Rachel is here. Why am I being drawn into this? I have nothing to do with this. I played hockey. So Rachel died. Legit. She legit died. Rachel is dead. Fact. My father professed to love her. Even still. He's been trying to contact her throughout these years. Says that love and hate lives on after death. And that's why his passing isn't going to matter. Because his love or hate is going to remain. I kind of miss having a friendly Irving to give me some directions. I need to investigate the attic, okay. Oh, the key. Wait, is this my car key? My car key. It's a car key. I can go home. I can leave. Door's open again. I definitely closed it. That I did. My walkie-talkie telephone thing's making sounds. Right, let's slowly make our way back to the garage and try not to die along the way. Oh. Man, the visuals in this game are so on point. Freaking love them. Those doors are open again. All the doors appear to be open. I'm expecting to get jumped, a ghost, or anything. Like something's gonna happen. It's not gonna be as simple as saying goodbye to the hotel and going to the car and driving home. I was just thinking there's a lot of doors open. I thought they were all closed. Okay, I'm gonna pick up the pace a little bit. Oh, hi, Irving.
Hello.
Leonard was a very special man. His soul was big enough to love both you and Rachel.
I knew my father's soul better than anyone.
You were just a jealous kid.
Don't you dare try to make me feel guilty. You don't...
I just want you to get to the truth.
So why didn't you tell me about the truth?
Tell who? The Nicole who thought eating beans was the worst tragedy and couldn't wait to finish this business and run away, forgetting everything all over again?
You don't know anything about what my mother and I went through.
But you're different to when you got here. Now you can discover the truth, a truth that otherwise would have destroyed you. I didn't lie to you. I protected you.
Listen, I'm sorry about Rachel. I hated her, and I hated my father, but I never wanted it to end like that. I understand your pain, maybe better than anyone. Betrayal, shame, death.
My family was destroyed, just like yours. How much longer does this pain have to last?
It'll be over soon.
What else is there to know?
You want the truth. Well, I can't give it to you. I've already given you everything I could. Now you have to tie the pieces together.
What does that mean?
Your father always said we are the sum of the people we take with us. And you abandoned these people. Here, in this place.
Enough riddles, Irving. I'm tired.
Me, too. You're the only one who can give a finale to this story. It's time you open the last door.
Open the last door. That might be the name of the episode, you know? Okay, well, opening the last door. The car door as I drive home. So goodbye, everybody. We never went in the arcade. Little feature of the hotel they added that I didn't use. Or is that coming? Creepy boiler room, goodbye. Old farting ghosts. Right. Gotta open the garage door, get in the car, and drive home. Trunk. Okay, right. But this is broken. Well, what door did they want me opening? The front door? Wait, that wasn't my car key? Well, what key was it? Mother's car? Because we left Mother's car behind. I can't do anything here. Pack rats. Mother left her car behind and we left in somebody else's, like Uncle John's car. Why did Mum leave her car here? What did I just take out of it? What is in this blanket? Wash it! Wash it! Yes, I'm going to the old laundry room. Lay it down on the table. I'd like to see what I picked up. Here we go, sink. Is it gonna be like doused in bloods? I know what happened! Mum came back, murder happened, we left, and Father took care of the body. My mother and... Oh, look, there's the... it's the old gums thing.
How could I have forgotten? I saw everything. I was there. All the pieces were in front of my eyes.
A kid's eyes.
It was the same night as the hockey game in Missoula. Reverend Foster was so busy with the preparations of the meals for the giving to the poor at the Timberline Church. And my mother, Claire, said that we would get back from the game in time for the distribution. She convinced my father to help the Reverend, and he'd come with his whole family. You and Rachel.
Yeah, I remember it like it was yesterday.
I couldn't find my stick. I panicked and I went down to the garage. Claire was there. Red in the face. Her look.
Her look?
It was just a fleeting feeling. That's why I erased it from my memory. I had to erase it, understand?
What was in her look?
It just wasn't her. It was like a frightful creature. A disturbed, dangerous animal. I've never seen her like that before or after. Not even on her deathbed. And then she put her hands on her hips, exhausted. She smiled. And there she was again, my mom. Thought it must have just been the impression of a moment. I had the finals against Cold Springs High awaiting me. I climbed in the car, throwing my bag into the back seat. My hockey stick was there. Claire said she'd cleaned it. She'd cleaned it.
Go on.
No, I don't.
Go on!
We got there on time and I played. Best game of my life. And the last. Claire was on the bleachers encouraging me and cheering. And then I lost sight of her. For 2 whole periods, I think. And later when I asked, she said she'd moved because Marty O'Donegal's father was getting on her nerves. But it wasn't true.
Just enough time to go back to the car.
Don't say it. Irving, don't say it. Don't say a thing. I don't...
I've worked it out, and I mean, like, I've worked it out. They've told me everything, but I mean, like, I understand now. But we'll talk about it in a second.
I traveled all the way with Rachel's body and the baby she carried inside of her in the trunk, rolled in the blanket. God, oh my God. She killed Rachel.
Thank you, Nikki.
You've had your revenge. I hope all this gives you the peace you were looking for.
I wanted you to help me uncover the truth.
You're saying you didn't know that Claire...
I was only a kid. She never wanted me to get to the bottom of it.
Rachel is here?
You know, I think she's still protecting me. But I'm grown up now. We can all be reunited at last.
What? Wait, where are you going? Listen, we can work things out. What happened is terrible, but all the main players in this story are dead. Get it? Dead. We are still alive. We're alive. Me, you, we didn't do anything.
That's exactly what we did wrong, Nicole. We didn't do anything. It's beautiful here. Rachel told me about it so many times, but I never thought it was so beautiful.
Where are you?
Irving, where are you?
It's white as far as the eye can see, beyond the mountains.
You left the hotel? It's too cold. You'll die out there. Irving, please.
I've lived in the dark for years. You freed me, and now I can finally rest in the light. I can... and go back to her.
Don't go. You can't. Don't leave me, too. We have our drink.
It's not a goodbye, my tough, pragmatic, stubborn Nikki. We'll meet again. Another time. Beyond this horizon of events. Everything is...
Irving? Irving?
Goodbye, Irving.
I don't want to stay alone here. Everything seems to be becoming dark. I'm scared. Who's there? Rachel? Is that you?
Alone achievement unlocked. Well, I'm in the car. Hello?
Yes?
Nicole, it's me, Jenkins, the attorney. Finally, I can get through. You don't know how many times I've tried. I can't hear you. The connection's bad. How are you? I was really worried about the storm.
I'm good.
Great. I'm glad. You're sure you get...
Listen, I don't want to sell the hotel anymore.
What? Damned interference. I didn't catch you. What'd you say?
I don't want to sell the hotel anymore. You've been really nice. Your job is done. Thanks.
Oh, well, I see. Well, you're the owner, and you got every right to decide. But maybe we should talk about it in person. I want to understand. This kind of decision...
I'm back home, and I have to stay here forever.
Wait a sec. Let's talk. There's also my fee.
You know, Mom, I was thinking about going to the lake. Remember where we went with Uncle John last year? Daddy and I started talking about the stars. You can't see them during the day, but they're always there. You feel like it? I would so like it. And we can have dinner at Doc Smith's diner on the bank. Rachel and Irving could come with us? What do you think? It would be so nice to be all together. Mom, Dad, it would be so nice.
The pipe. The pipe. No. 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 No, 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 no. 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 It's making me do it. It's making me do it. We're going to die. I kept looking left, expecting a face or something to be there. I'd never noticed the pipe until right now. The audio lifted my head up to it.
I'll stay here with you, Daddy. Mom, we will bring back the Timberline to its fortune. Together. We'll be happy again. All together. Yes. Like a whole family. No more anger. Just love.
All together again. The Oopsie Doopsie of Rachel Foster. Don't demonetize me, YouTube, please. Wow, that was a roller coaster of a game and a roller coaster of a final episode. We went through so many emotions and so many theories about what happened and what was going to happen. I was expecting ghosts. I guess I did kind of get a form of a ghost in the end. But so, to make this very clear for everyone, in case you're scratching your head going, what was that all about? I don't understand. Father and Rachel, they became lovers and fell in love with each other. And obviously my mother found out about that. My mother murdered Rachel. She absolutely beat her up to death with my hockey stick. And then she had to clean the hockey stick, and she wraps up the body in that blanket on the very night of my hockey game. because everyone was going to be busy at church because they're feeding the impoverished, the poor people, and I'm going to be busy at the game. It's the perfect opportunity for her to slip away from the audience to quickly go dump the body over a cliff and return back to the game. That's her alibi. I was at the game watching the child. Couldn't do it. Oh, so all these years, the bloody towel and the fingerty thing that goes in the mouth was just in their trunk all these years. The one clue, the last door that needed opening, you know? What about Father? That happens, we separate from Father. Father truly loved her, in spite of her age and stuff like that. And he spent years trying to communicate to her beyond before eventually giving up on being here. He crossed the horizon, as it were, to go be with her. And then that leaves her brother, Irving. He was trying to piece together the train wreck of their family's life. The one day where everything came to a grinding halt. He couldn't continue his life without understanding why, the who, what's, where's, and when's. He knew all about Leonard, but he didn't know about Claire. And then since we gave him closure, his mission here was done. It was time for him to go to the other side of the horizon. Wow, I really, really loved that. That was such a cool game. Beautifully well done. Chilling. Really kept me guessing the entire time. It's the kind of game that you really long for. Much like in that Firewatch concept of once you know, you know. And you can never go back to that period where you have this unknowing. Because during that period, there's so many possibilities. From ghosts to Shining to everything. It was awesome. It was so awesome. But anyway, in spite of the stupid naming of the game getting me demonetized, I'm really glad that we did this. Don't care that it got demonetized, because games like this, they don't come around very often. So you have to enjoy them while they're here. Now, I still wonder if there's any more secrets hidden within this hotel. There was many passageways I didn't go down, many pushy, woolly things that I didn't explore. I might do that in my own time. Maybe you can too. Maybe there's still a reason for you to buy the game. Maybe there's multiple endings. I didn't start the car, so maybe in some way I'm alive. Don't know, but you can't sell the hotel. The reason why we couldn't sell it, the story wasn't finished. If the hotel was sold, Irving would have never got the answers. Very cool story. Well, anyway, I've spoken long enough. I hope you enjoyed yourself. If you did, please do leave your thoughts and opinions down below. I want to hear them. And if you want to support the channel, perhaps consider becoming a Patreon or buying a t-shirt. Links everywhere. While you're at it, follow me on Twitter. Never miss a notification for live streams or uploads. And on that bombshell, thank you for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye, everybody.